Welcome back to part two. In part one, what we did, we removed the roller from the printer. The reason why we want to remove the roller is because if you're printing your DTF prints using that PET film, it's going to roll. When your print is coming through the printer, it's going to leave pizza lines on your print, and it's going to ruin your print. So we have to remove this in order to convert it to a DTF printer. So things we're going to need for the second part of this project is we're going to need your cartridges, right? We're going to need syringes to remove the ink and to insert the ink. We're going to need hot water. We're going to need hot water also. This is what we're going to use to wash the cartridges out. We're going to need a scale because it needs to be a certain weight to put back in the printer. And we're going to need DTF ink also. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is remove the ink from in the cartridge. We're going to weigh it. I know y'all can't see how much it weighs, but it should be weighing 22 to 24 normally. So what we're going to do is remove it until it reaches down to like 14 grams. And once it reaches 14 grams, we're going to start filling it back. We're going to start washing it out. So after remove the ink that came with and this is only if you're going to use the OEM cartridges, right? So we're going to remove the ink until it reaches like 14 grams. And then we're going to start washing it out until it gets clear. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So to remove the ink, you're going to just press in the middle right here in the cartridge. It's kind of soft. You don't want to press too hard because you can make the bag collapse. So don't push down on it because it's going to collapse. And when it collapses now, you wouldn't be able to add any ink to it. And there's a process if that happens. I'm going to show that in a different video. But for right now, we're just going to get the ink out. All right. So we pull all the ink out and you dump the ink. Oops. You dump the ink out. So that's the idea. We want to dump the ink out. You're going to weigh. You're going to keep weighing it to make sure that it's, like 14. This still saying 16. I'm going to go ahead and remove more ink. So you're going to do this with all the cartridges, every single one. Okay, apparently that's out. I moved some before, but yeah, so it's at the right thing. Let me see. 14 grams. Okay, so now what we're gonna do with this now, we're gonna get hot water. Water is blue as hell. Okay, so we're gonna get the hot water from in here. I should use a clean one actually. So I'm gonna take a clean one. Get some hot water. All right, and we're just gonna like this. Bring closer, show you guys what's going on. We're gonna put it in the. And you see how it dripping? All right, so it's gonna fill this back up until it reach back to 22 to 24 grams. All right. You're gonna do this for everyone. I'm not gonna show all on the camera because it's the same thing you gotta do over and over. And I know ain't nobody want a long video. So you do the same thing, right? Same process. Then what you're gonna do is take wash that out. Nice and easy. Do not push down on this bag. Okay. I'm gonna just draw everything out. Right? So you're gonna do this maybe about 10 times. I'm not gonna do it 10 times on camera. Doesn't make sense. So you're gonna do it like about 10 times, and it's gonna get clear eventually. Have patience. It takes a minute. It's gonna get clear. Once it gets clear, then you can start adding your ink. So I gotta do this one. Oh, I gotta finish this one, but I already did for the white ink. So to add the ink, same process. I have my white ink. I'm doing the same exact thing. You don't want to go too crazy, right? And you see how it's dripping down in there? And you go until the ink, I think it's full, right? You're gonna stop. Okay, see like that there? That means you're full. So I'm done with this one. Once that is done, then we're gonna insert it, and then we're gonna run a test on the printer. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock this one out, finish clean up this one. This is the last one. Add ink to it, exactly how I did just that white one. And then we're gonna run a test. I'm gonna be back in about 10 minutes or so.